Hello guys, Zennosh and welcome to Counterside SEA. And seems like a total of 5 new employee characters are going to make their debut in this game tomorrow morning. That's it. Now let's look into the details of these old characters and let's see if they are going to be making the rise of new meta, if they are going to be really good in the PvP contents or let's say PvE contents or whatsoever. And finally, let's decide if we should be really summoning for them or not. Alright, so let's get this started. So right now, I'm actually trying to take the help of this document provided to us by Antilar #7066 from the Discord channel. So a very big shout out to him, and thanks to the tomorrow update announcement, it has been written right over here at that a total of 5 new characters are going to be showing up tomorrow. That's going to be Sooyeon, now Yubin, Administration Sword Fighter, Administration Rifleman, and finally the Administration Shieldman. Okay, and all of these characters are right over here, a total of 5 of them. And now let's review them one by one. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Now the first one is going to be the Admin Sword Fighter. So let's start with the administration units. Why not? Because they are definitely a hype units. Okay, they are definitely going to make the soldier meta rise. Thanks to the Sooyeon that we already do have, she is gonna make these characters even much stronger. They're already good, but with Sooyeon around, man, these guys are on steroids. Okay, so anyways, Admin Sword Fighter, it says. See, it definitely is a hot ass unit right over here with that amazing sword. Kind of reminds me of the Punishing Great Yubin. SSR unit, Striker unit, and Soldier unit, and it's only 3 cost unit. And remember, guys, it's a ×2 unit, meaning like a total of 2 type of these units are actually going to be showing up in the battlefield. A Frontier who focuses on doing a lot of damage, tons of damage. She scales with, with attack speed because it increases her evasion, turning her into a killing machine that is still quite tanky, even for the Korean as well as Taiwanese version, okay? Korean PvE score, and even as for now, this is like 8/10. That is pretty decent scoring right over there, right away. Anyway, it says she will be a balanced unit that can be used in every game mode with great success. Okay, so great success right over there. That's great. And she's a balanced unit, meaning like when we're talking about the balanced units, they usually go like in any content. Okay, like, you don't have to keep on worrying about like, okay, so these are these opponents for right now, so I've got to make like this kind of teams in order to counter those kind of stuff. Okay, when you have this balanced type units, you can just like take a chill and relax, and you can use this kind of units in any kind of contest out there without any like setbacks. Okay, so that's how good they really are. Anyways, Korean PvP score, it's 8.5/10 even for now, which is pretty good, okay. See, it's commonly used in PvP on KR, mainly in the soldier teams. That's it. That's for Korean. How about for the Counterside SEA? For the Counterside SEA, guys, she's definitely someone about like at least 9/10 or 10/10 unit for now, okay? See, it's definitely going to be a really great unit that's going to provide you guys a lot of advantage against the opponents out there in the game, because like not only that this cost is quite low, she also can provide some of the amazing massive feats in the battlefield. Really great amazing skills, providing tons of stuff out there, especially the damage against the opponents, which is just to get. Is she worth pulling, and is she future proof? Well, the answer is simply yes. But from the 3 admin units, she requires the highest investment gear wise due to being the frontline unit. No problem with that one, as she's a strike unit. She is definitely a frontline unit, but no problem with that one, guys. Guess what, guys? If one of her ally dies, she is actually going to receive 100% health recovery right away, which actually makes her quite really lethal. Just look at it. Passive effect: if a partner unit dies, the remaining unit fully restores HP and increases her attack and evasion by 30% for 30 seconds. That's a lot of time, ladies and gentlemen. This effect cannot be cancelled. Okay, so even though she's running frontline, no problem, guys. There is a little bit of sustenance involved with her, and if you are actually going to provide some really good substantial equipment or gearing to her, she is going to become a very amazing hit in the battlefield. Okay, so that is just to get, and all the other like this skill effects is actually making her really great out here. Uses the power suit that facilitates swift movement. Basic attack increases evasion by 2% every time they are performed, up to a total of 20%. And evasion is definitely going to improve her tankiness, okay? Meaning like she's going to evade the attack. That is definitely going to be quite helpful in her survival, okay? So that's it. At skill level 5, basic attacks also increases the attack speed by up to 20% as well at the same time, which is so good, okay? I mean, like, a lot of damage, guys, that we are actually looking into the like aftermath. Updates her power suits OS to promote swifter attacks. Every third basic attack, she delivers an enhanced attack that inflicts critical damage without fail. So that is good. Okay, she is actually going to deal critical hit damage as a 100% guaranteed stuff. So that is good, meaning like she's going to deal some really good damage output right away. That is actually gonna allow her to become an amazing superior killing machine. Okay, at skill level 5, enhanced attacks deal true damage during the survival instinct buff. Like, what the hell? True damage, meaning like the defense is totally gonna be ignored, whatever the opponent, and she is just gonna take them down real good, okay? And when the true damage is gonna be on effect, trust me, the opponents are gonna be, you know, like slapped, okay? They are gonna be clapped right away, real hard. So this is really good. Next is gonna be the admin Shieldman right over here. Like, this guy is very simple yet so powerful because, first of all, very amazing low unit cost right away. Even though it's a SR unit, don't underestimate this character. 2 cost and a lot of tankiness out there that can actually provide you guys a lot of sustenance in the team. SR tank, don't let this fool you. He is commonly used in the soldier meta team, but even in the other teams, he can act as a spammable off tank. Spammable, why? Because it's a low cost, okay? A low cost and 2 units. Like, think about those days when this unit is actually going to be boosted, and this time this guy is only going to be 1 cost, okay? 1 cost only. He has tons of HP and takes reduced damage from the strikers. Wow, okay? So if you guys have been a lot of problems with the strikers, like let's say Titan, we have got Esterosa, we have got Eins and Joy, and so much more than, well, this guy can actually be a really great help. Korean PvE score, that's going to be 8 over 10. While he dominated the PvE for quite some time, well, right now for the counter-side SCA version, it's going to be the reality for now, okay? Other specialized units were released that replaced him. That's going to be later, okay? That's going to be on future stuff. For example, Monet took the spot for the best raid co-op raid tank for him. Anyways, that's pretty much it. This is going to be the Korean PvP score. That's going to be 8 over 10 as well. But for now, as for the counter-side SCA, this unit is definitely awesome, okay? Like 9 over 10, 10 over 10 stuff. Before Kang, Minwoo was added to the game. He was considered the backbone of the soldier meta team. He is still used there, but not as the common as before, okay? So anyways, if he's worth pulling, totally yes. And it's a SR unit. There's a 15% chance, freaking 15% chance to get SR unit. So you are definitely going to get this character pretty easily if you're going to summon in that particular banner, okay? So yeah, I like, it's just good. It's just like these 3 units are going to be included in the same banner if I'm not wrong. And you are definitely going to be landing these 2 characters without any fail, okay? So 15% chance, come on guys, that's a lot that we are talking about. Anyways, these guys are going to be rate boosted as well. Anyways, if he's worth pulling, yes he is, and he's totally a future-proof character as well. That said, there are a lot of stuff that is actually allowing him to become a very amazing tank in the battlefield, improving his own defense and SP as well at the same time. Improves his gear's durability and decreases the damage taken from the strikers by 5%. No need to mention, I mean like don't forget that our Kang Sooyeon is also the one that's going to reduce the incoming damage by up to 20%, right? And these are the characters that's going to be able to deal more damage to the counters as well as the snipers at the same time as well, while getting their attack power boosted by a further 20%, thanks to Kang Sooyeon, okay? So there are a lot of things that we have to look forward to. And next is going to be the Admin Rifleman. It's a ranger unit, only 2 cost. And all of these units are times 2 units, meaning like not only just 1, but 2 of these units are going to be showing up. That's going to be a really great help, especially to counter against those valid hits, okay? So if there are units that can actually deal a lot of AoE damage in your opponent team with a lot of valid hits, these characters are going to be making your life much easier in those kind of battles, okay? So yeah, and this guy is also SR unit, so you are definitely going to get this guy pretty soon. No need to worry about that one. Ranger unit, soldier, and 2 cost unit. One of the best SR unit in the game. That's how good he is, okay? You just can't skip on him. Great combination of the cheap deploy cost and absurd damage. You will use this bad boy basically in every game mode and in every team. Korean PvE score, that's 10 over 10. Thanks to his low cost, absurd damage combination, he is used everywhere, everywhere. He shines in Shadowhold and Danger Closed, and Danger Closed the most, where his low cost makes him the best choice there. Okay, so that is just too good. Just only 2 cost, man, and he is kind of boasting to deal lots of damage out there, tons of damage. Korean PvP score 10 over 10 as well. I mean, like, even as of now in Korean version of Counterside, he's still a 10 over 10 character, let alone the Counterside SCA. He's definitely a must-have unit. Like, even being a SR unit, he's just too good. The backbone of the soldier meta team and a nightmare ranger that can solo kill a Hilde and other defenders. Think about that. Solo kill, awaken Hilde and other defenders. He's an anti-defender unit. Man, is it worth pulling future-proof unit? Yes, totally. You will be gimping yourself if you don't get him, okay? So, yeah, that's gonna be the thing. Man, this is just too good. Uses the Guts rifle that with excellent stopping power, increases attack by up to 15% with levels, okay? And at skill level 5, HP plus 20%, is definitely going to be a tanky ranger unit. And there's another passive right over here that defines him. Improves his gun for the enhanced lasting power. Basic attacks increases attack by 1% every time they are performed, up to a total of 10%. At skill level 5, basic attacks increases attack by 2% instead of 2% instead up to a total of 10%, and increases hit by 20%. And with all these things combined, it's definitely going to be a really great unit and to like counter those kind of opponents with very high evasions. Like, let's say we have got the Yumi, right, and so much more. So this guy is definitely going to be a really great unit. I mean, like, only 2 cost, that's a lot, man, that's a lot. Okay, so I'm pretty happy about this guy right over here. Pretty good unit. Next is gonna be like the main thing that what we are actually looking forward is like his synergy with the Kang Sooyeon, and Kang Sooyeon herself is a 2 cost unit, okay? And with the Kang Sooyeon in the battlefield, this guy is gonna be on steroids. It's gonna be rock and rolling real good. Next is gonna be the Lee Sooyeon. Okay, now we are actually talking about the other units that are not the old administration units, okay? Lee Sooyeon right over here, she has a 4 cost. That's already expensive, ladies and gentlemen. She's a SSR unit, striker type, and counter, okay? One of the highest dealing striker in the game, who is also pretty tanky as well at the same time. Still, her cost is high, and just like Esterosa, she is a selfish character, and there's no place for those in PvE and PvP contents. So this is the reason why she is kind of rated really, really low, okay? So seems like she is directly gonna join the hands with Esterosa in the tier list. Korean PvE score 2 over 10. She's barely used in the Korean version. There are cheaper and better strikers than her, like Ainz and Joy. Alright, we have got Nanahara Chifuyu, and we like so much more, guys. Korean PvP score 2 over 10. She is barely used in the Korean in the PvP contest or gauntlet matches. There are cheaper and the better strikers than her. Is she really worth pulling and future proof? No, not really. So you can totally skip her banner. No need to summon for her. Okay, so that is pretty much it. If you really want to check out her skill sets, you can actually check out the link for this document in the description section below this video. You can check it out right over there, no problem at all. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Next is gonna be the Yubin. Okay, so right over here, guys, awaken Yubin. Yes, we had been waiting for him for so long, but how about Yubin, the basic version? SSR unit, only 3 cost. Okay, that's great. Young Yubin's damage is pretty good, comparable to the Kim Sobin, but he shines in striker comps because he gives them 50% attack and damage reduction. Wow, so this guy is the one who is really meant for the strikers type unit, okay? So, well, that's the thing. In the Korean PvE score, he's actually still getting like 8 over 10, which actually makes him pretty great stuff. He's a top tier support for striker comps in the Danger Clause, but in other modes, he's pretty much average. So only for the Danger Clause content, he's going to be shining over there, especially if you have a striker composition team. Okay, so there are a lot of requirements that you have to fulfill for him to be quite effective. If that requirements are not fulfilled, this guy is not going to be a really great choice for you guys. PvP score, due to his very like specific requirements to boost or to become very effective, he's not going to be really great help in the PvP content out here. He can be used in the striker comps with the new Detroit to provide his buffs to them, but he's useless in any other team. So there's a you will lose the flexibility if you are going to use him in the battlefield, because you are going to be totally focused on the strikers having in your team. And usually in most of the team, when you are looking into an idle team, you are not supposed to use more than like 2 or 3 strikers, okay? Like usually we only go up with like 1 striker at max 2 striker. So yes, forming a striker composition team, it's kind of really hard. Okay, anyways, that's it. Is he worth pulling in future proof? Even if you don't play strikers in PvP, you will need him for the danger close to boost the top ratings. So yes, for the danger close, it can be really helpful. But if you don't care about the DC, then you can totally skip him. So yes, I mean, like, it's up to you. Okay, that's a future content that's gonna be coming real soon. Alright, and if that's gonna be the case, then, well, you can actually summon for him. But anyways, sooner or later, you are definitely gonna get him, right? And he is gonna get a rerun banner as well. So I would say it's definitely gonna be a really great wise decision if you are going to focus all your employment contracts in summoning for the old administration units. Okay, so yes, use your thing over there. And I would say for now, he's not gonna be a really great unit as of now. Okay, so you can totally skip him for this meantime. Anyways, he's gonna have a rerun banner, and when the stuff known as the danger close is gonna be out there, then definitely at that time we will be able to summon him one way or the another. Sometimes, you know, like through the accidental drop from the other banners out there. So anyways, those are the 5 units, and those are the like these insights from our amazing author. That's gonna be Antilar #7066 from the Discord channel. So a very big shout out to him. And that's it. That is pretty much it. What do you guys think? Do you guys really think that should we be really summoning for the Sooyeon or the Yubin or not? And do you really think that like these 3 characters are really amazing or not in your opinion? And should we be really summoning for them or not? Because like we have been really waiting for them for so long, and finally they are showing up today, I mean like tomorrow. Okay, so we are not supposed to miss out on this opportunity. So definitely I will be summoning for them tomorrow as well. That's it. That is pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I wish you really a lot of luck tomorrow and summoning for these amazing units right away. That's it. See ya.